Should you resuscitate your YouTube channel back to life? Hey, it's Arit here with Essetinomedia, and in this video, I'm gonna hopefully help you answer the question of whether or not it's worth it to bring your YouTube channel back to life. I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions in this video because your answers to those questions will determine whether this is a yes or a no for you. And the answer, ultimately, to this question of should I revive my YouTube channel comes down to two things. It comes down to what stopped you in the beginning, to begin with, what stopped you from continuously creating content on YouTube, and number two, what are or is your reason to continue. So let's begin. Why did you stop posting on YouTube? After working with many YouTube creators, the most common thing that I see is that people stop because of time, like it's just too much to manage, or other things have come up, or they couldn't keep up with creating and releasing content. But there's also this other side to it as well. And some people say, oh, it's because I didn't really quite enjoy it. I didn't enjoy the whole process of filming and releasing videos. It felt more like a nuisance. And these are two different answers. I mean, they're not the only two answers, but just to position this for you, the first answer about, just running out of time, not having enough time to do this, is very different from I didn't like it. Because the first one is more of like a how. Like it's more of you stopped because you weren't sure how to continue, how to keep going with this. And when you have an answer like this, it's something that you can figure out. So let's say you have one of your answers was like, I got caught up in the equipment of things. I didn't know what was the best equipment to film, or I just was overwhelmed with the SEO part of it, like creating titles and stuff. This is all fits under that umbrella of how, and everything in the how can be figured out. If you're on this other side where it's like you weren't really happy with creating video content, you didn't enjoy it, that's something different. Because if you push yourself to continue creating content on YouTube and you don't enjoy it, you're pretty much, I'm guaranteeing you're going to eventually fizzle out again, because the name of the game on YouTube to see success is to stay consistent with releasing videos. And that's not going to work if you're unhappy with creating these videos and releasing content. So it's much better for you to look elsewhere in terms of creating content, because YouTube isn't the only way to build an audience and to market yourself as a brand or a business. But it is my favorite way, I will say. Let's look at the second question. And your answers will all come together towards the end here. The second question is, what are you reviving it for? Why are you thinking you need to continue on YouTube? What's the point? Do you have a goal in mind? Do you want to continue on YouTube because it's been a dream of yours to be a content creator on YouTube? Or because you know the power of video and you know it can be really lucrative if you figure it out? Is your reason stronger than the pain point that you defined in the earlier question, right? What made you stop to begin with? So if, for example, your reason before for stopping was you just didn't have time, and your second answer to this question, why you want to keep going, is because you know the power of video content and you think it would be really cool to have your own YouTube channel and see it successful, then that second piece, your why for wanting to continue, might weigh a lot stronger than the how and trying to figure it out. How do I manage my time so I can create content for YouTube? And I mean, in this day and age, there's so many resources out there in terms of how to be successful on YouTube. And by the way, if you have something going for you right now that you're really hyper focused on and it's working for you, then it's totally fine to come back later to your YouTube channel. I would actually set a date or a month later down the road where you're going to reevaluate and see if you want to revive your channel, start creating content for YouTube. I can tell you that YouTube is not going anywhere in terms of being a lucrative social media platform to market your brand, your expertise on. YouTube attracts over 2 billion people a month, which is a great chunk of not only our Earth's population, but also the number of people who surf on the internet per month. It's actually 1/3 of that number. Speaking from personal experience, this platform has been a stable one in terms of building our community and growing a powerful brand that leads to the growth of our business. If you need some extra help in terms of answering this question, we do also offer channel audits. So I'm going to put a link in the description below if you want us to take a look at the front end, the back end, and see if the data says, it would be really worth it to bring this channel back to life. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.